Hey friends, today I am showcasing a fabulous store for you. It's called Oh Ramona, and you may have seen it around on the socials. Oh Ramona stock sizes 6 to 28 plus, showcasing Australian brands, Australian size inclusive brands, and also a few US size inclusive brands. The owner and founder, Cara, is a delight. I met her at the A Plus market when I was down there in Melbourne, and she's incredible. And also, fun fact, all of your Colo pieces, she's taken all of the last of the Colo stock. So if there are pieces you want from Colo, the label, Colo itself doesn't exist anymore or is on a break, but all the leftover stock is over at Oh Ramona. Anyway, there's also a store on Glenferrie Road in Hawthorne. So if you're in Melbourne and you want to go and try on and shop, you can. If you're like me and not in Melbourne, you can order online. And I'm showing you two brands today, two Australian brands, which makes me super happy, from Oh Ramona. And the first is Hope and Harvest. Now, Hope and Harvest is a bit of a well-known, slow, sustainable Australian fashion label for plus size. I do have some Hope and Harvest pieces that I bought myself over the years. I picked up a great skirt from the Curvy Design Shop back when that was around. But today I'm going to show you some new pieces from there via Oh Ramona. Now, the pieces that I picked for this collaboration, I picked because I am going on holiday to Bali in September. So I wanted to find some pieces that I could wear and make like a little bit of a capsule. So this is a bit of a summer holiday travel capsule, if you like, with 5 pieces from 2 brands. The other brand is called Playhouse, which is another Australian brand that I will talk about more when I kind of start trying it on. But first of all, these 2 pieces from Hope and Harvest. So these are the pink linen pant. Look at those. They're so great. They've got a flat waistband and then an elasticated back. They have pockets. They are quite long. I'm not a super tall human. I'm 164 centimeters. So I would say if you're shorter than me, these would be probably too long for you. You might need to get them taken up. But I don't mind them long with a pair of slides for schlepping around on holidays. And then this shirt is in the wildflower print. I will put all the name details as always in the captions because I'm useless at remembering that sort of stuff while I'm jabbering on. But anyway, this is very cute. So, but not how I would style these 2 together. It's not my vibe. I feel like you could wear this open if you wanted to. So I actually have a really nice black cami top that you could wear underneath it, or a pair of swimmers if you're going, from pool to lunch as we do on holidays. But what I actually want to do with it, I think, is just give it a little tie there, give myself a itty bitty of a waist. Lord knows I don't have much of one, so I'm going to show it off by tying. Now at the back there, I'm just going to tuck that up and under so it's not hanging weirdly. And there we've got a cute little crop shirt with a nice tie, and the pinks, I'll come up closer again to show you sort of the colors. So you've kind of got that peachy pink in there, and that really picks up with the peachy pink of the pants, and the peachy pink of my tummy skin. Why do I do that? So finishing touches for this look, let's go. This outfit actually is probably going to be my plain outfit, if I'm honest. I'm sure I'll get lots of wear out of it when I'm over there as well. But the beautiful thing about a cord set is it's so easy to put on. You don't have to think too hard about it. This is a beautiful linen. So the shirt matches the pants. What else do I want to say about this? It's actually surprisingly crush resistant. So when I took it out of the packaging, it was mint. It was beautiful. And then I did a bunch of filming in it yesterday, but I had a dirty camera lens. And so in the end, I couldn't use any of that, which was very frustrating. But today, to refilm, I just lightly steamed it and all the creases dropped out, which is unusual for linen. Linen, usually I feel like I steam for ages and nothing ever gets anywhere. Anyway, so you could wear this loose and open, but what I would probably do is a little half tuck to give it some shape in there. Yeah, nice. So easy to wear around the airport and on the plane. I've kept those kind of platformy flats on because I find these are good for traveling as well. And then my last piece for this is my hot tip if you're traveling with children. Backpack. I bought this from Kmart actually, just before we went to Fiji with the kids last year, specifically to wear around the airport, because I was like, I don't want to have to constantly be fussing with a handbag, and I need both hands free. I need to be able to grab a child, I need to be able to wheel suitcases, grab bags, do whatever, and this actually carried quite a bit. So I've got my little backpack. Yeah, I think this might be my airport look. So our next lot of styles are from Blush Clothing Playhouse. Sorry, I wanted to say Blush Clothing, but it's Blush Clothing Playhouse. This is another Australian sustainable brand, and I have to show you the coolest thing. So each of the pieces come with their own written little label. So this one has the size, the composition, which is a poly cotton, care instructions, and who it was made by. So these were made by Karen. Thanks, Karen. I love that. I actually really love that detail. So Blush Clothing Playhouse is the next brand. Made, designed, manufactured, all the things in Melbourne. And as you can see, you even get the name of the person who manufactured it. So the ultimate in slow fashion. Now, what I love about these is they are literally no crush. So this poly cotton blend is like no crush at all. You've got pockets in the Vivienne pants, and then the Vivienne wrap is a true wrap top. So you can tie this lots of different ways. You could tie it just at the back. If you didn't want to, you can wrap it around the front. You know, the thing with wrap tops is I think you're only limited by your imagination in terms of how you can wear them. I actually quite like tying mine back to front. So this one has a high neck, and you can actually turn it around and wrap it so your V goes at the back and you get this kind of like high boat neck sort of look at the front. Anyway, I digress. So this is the set here. It does have pockets. I'm maybe a short human because I keep expecting the pockets to be here, but they're not. They're down here, which is actually good because it means that like the bulk of the pocket that sits in is sitting lower and not kind of sitting up here on your hips if you don't like that. Super loose, super comfy. I could see myself just grabbing my bag and wearing something like this to breakfast, or even out for like a casual family dinner in Bali. I'm looking forward to this. So yes, I really like this. So these are the 5 pieces, but I'm also now just going to show you how you can mix and match them interchangeably so that you can get that real kind of capsule wardrobe sort of feel. Okay, so our next combo is back with the Blush Clothing Playhouse Vivienne pants. And this is called the Harvest shirt, actually. I discovered in Wildflower. So I've just done the similar style to the time I tucked the pink shirt into the pink pants. Just a bit of a half tuck. Reason being is because I kind of, for me personally, I don't love this just out, laid over the top. I would wear it open with a black cami, but just loose shirt, loose pants, that's not really my kind of vibe. I want to put some interest in there. So you could absolutely tie it as well, the way I did with this shirt and the pink pants originally. But the half tuck is kind of a nice sort of alternative option as well. You can also full tuck, I guess, too, or like do kind of a wrap around. So you just kind of twist it like that and then tuck it in to give it a bit of shape if you don't kind of want the bulk of the tie. And then you can tuck that bit up at the back if you want, or you can leave it because it's got a split hem. But yeah, so Harvest shirt, wildflower print, Vivienne pants, and the last one we'll try the pink shirt on with it. So for this last one, I definitely do like the half tuck with this look. You can tie the linen. I just find it's a bit bulkier than the cotton. So, I mean, it still sits well, it's quite soft, but I just personally prefer this particular look. Again, this would be such a cool like breakfast look or a lunch look, a casual dinner look, kind of whatever you want. You can also wear this open. I love it with the idea of a black crop or a black tank or a black bikini top or your swimmers or something underneath it. And then you can wear it open like a bit of a shacket, and that's a really cool sort of vibe, particularly for holiday travel. So there you go, my 5 pieces from Oh Ramona. 2 brands, Hope and Harvest, Blush Clothing Playhouse, both magical Australian, size-inclusive brands, stocked by an incredible female-owned store in Melbourne on Glenferrie Road in Hawthorne. Oh Ramona, Thank you for listening to my TED Talk.